Wuthering Waves by Cura Games is a free-to-play, open-world, gacha action role-playing game. Try saying that 3 times fast. Set on a planet of Solaris 3, you explore vast landscapes, progress through an extensive story, all while having some intense flashy battles. Its anime cel-shaded art style carries well. I assume the game's budget was rather limited, spending time on physics rather than on cloth simulation. I'm sure this appeals to a certain kind of gamer. The game is available on multiple platforms, and I'll be testing this on the MacBook Air M5 2026 model. One of the biggest frustrations with this game is that it doesn't honour the device's base resolution. Whether this is a bug in the settings or intentional by design, the output resolution couldn't be customised, stuck in a limbo of 1864p. Even when testing the windowed settings, it launched into a 832 fixed resolution window. Under default settings, the balance mode performance was unstable. In less impactful areas you could get 60 FPS, but the moment I entered battles or complex areas, the frame rates dropped. A very disappointing experience. To get a performative game, I started by lowering the resolution on my Mac to 800p, then launched the game. What this allowed me to do was to find 2 performance profiles that would achieve a near consistent frame rate. Targeting 60 frames per second required me to knock the graphics quality to performance mode. This mode limits the FPS cap to 45, but you can manually override this back to 60 frames per second. This gave a transformative performance, hitting near lock 60 FPS, ensuring I could attain a nice fluid gameplay experience at the expense of image quality. Some pixelation on characters could be observed, and the occasional couple of frames dropped when on-the-fly shader compilation took place, but they were acceptable sacrifices. The other profile is a locked 30 frames per second, in this case selecting the balanced graphics quality, then setting the FPS cap to 30 gave sustained, consistent performance. The increase in graphical quality really helped to pop the visuals, giving a filmic look. The Mac easily handled the intense battles, crazy lighting effects, and the insane over-the-top signature moves. Given the 2 options, while 60 FPS gives a greater response, I preferred the visuals of the 30 FPS mode. The game was responsive, and I was able to dodge and counter attacks with ease. Bear in mind that due to the size, I wasn't able to test late game, so there may be battles that need the quick response that the 60 FPS provides. If this was my type of game, playing on the Mac is very enjoyable, though the in-game resolution selection does need to be fixed to stop you from having to jump through hoops. And with that, we'll leave the video there. If you want to see more of these types of videos, please leave a like and consider subscribing. See you on the next one.